Okay, today's vlog is twofold. Energy awareness to realize the energy inside you and to block out the brainwashing attempts outside you. I'll get into that. But first, a simple exercise that you could call a science, energy awareness, magic, whatever you want to call it. But I used to do this when I was really young, and something that always carries on, and I don't even think about it, and I think a lot of people don't. But just feel the energy that we give off, you know? You put your hands close together, and you feel a resistance and a pull as you move your hands closer and further apart. And we don't realize or don't appreciate or don't think about all the time the energy that our bodies give off. You know, we meditate, we do yoga, but there's things like this, and I'm more basing it around a magical energy awareness kind of standpoint, because that was the conversations that I was having with folks yesterday. So that's a real simple thing to just make you aware of the energy that we give off. Now, if you study yoga and meditation and stuff, you probably are somewhat aware of that at least. But little things like that, really just being aware of it makes you so much more in tune with yourself. And that's really what it's about, is being a better self, no matter what path you follow. I study Indo-European Germanic myself, but energy awareness is huge. And so twofold on that. It kind of ties into what I wanted to talk about the other day, and now I kind of have a segue into that. Advertising people focus, specialize, go to school on how to basically brainwash people into buying their products or making them want it, whether it's an emotional response, hunger, sadness, whatever. Even the colors of the advertisements are used to have some kind of effect on us. And, that's terrible. But it goes back to runes, like the Elder Futhark runes. Simple drawings, carvings, I should say, actually, from our ancestors. And just looking at them has an effect on our mind. See? And that's more what I'm interested in, is things our ancestors used, not being brainwashed by insert various global corporation. That's what I'm against, Embrace nature. Embrace what our ancestors did, not all this modern globalization stuff. So, I always try to skip past the ads on, say, YouTube. But it sucks because we are constantly bombarded far beyond YouTube, Facebook, doesn't matter. That's why I don't have any advertisements on my website, graspfire.com, because I do not like them. I will only do that if it's something I honestly support, because I don't want you to be bombarded with that kind of stuff. We get enough of that. And, it's terrible that we live in that kind of a society. Children grow up being so bombarded by so many things. There's so many blogs. There's so many, too much information at once. And it's funny because when people didn't have all that information and they had to search for it, I was just reading a blog post from Carolyn Emmerich saying how brain activity's gone down in the last 100 years because it's all being spoon-fed to us, but it doesn't mean anything. We didn't have to work for it. So we become complacent and stupid because of it, and who knows what that's going to do evolution-wise to the human race. But it's awful. And if you want to find out something, Google it. Doesn't matter. Oh, I cut my finger off. Well, good luck typing, but burnt my finger. Want to make a smoothie, you want to raise plants, whatever. You can Google anything and find some kind of answer. Is it always the best answer? No. You have to search for it still. But people take the best answer because easy is quote unquote better. And that's been a huge problem with our society, is now being so spoon-fed, we've become extremely complacent and lazy. We don't have to write it all down. We don't have to go to the library and research where this source came from, fake news and all that stuff. So, block out bad energy. It's really easy. Again, just awareness. You're aware that I'm not going to let that affect me. I'm not going to watch that. I don't want that in my mind. I don't want that. I don't want to have dreams about Downy and Tide. I don't want to have dreams about Mountain Dew. I want to have dreams about myself better, what secrets could reveal. Well, I highly doubt they're in some kind of product that you're supposed to buy that's endorsed by whatever. So, awareness. That's kind of the point of this vlog. Be aware of what you want to put in your brain. Put into your brain what you want. It's very important. We get force-fed all this information. I try to avoid the news completely. It's impossible, but I don't seek out news, social media. Sure, and luckily, I know intelligent people that at least give you a different view of what the media tries to force feed you, but that is bad stuff to put in your mind if you're trying to be spiritual and pure and natural. So, anyways, that was a basic energy technique that anyone can do. And I was just talking about this too. There's a meme that, what do we have to be afraid of? We're a ghost trapped in a skeleton, wrapped in meat, flying on a rock through space. Think about that. I love simple things. So much deep philosophy in that, right there. We're flying through space on a planet. We're part of space. We're part of nature. We're animals. We're enlightened animals. And so many people think we're so high and mighty above. But is it not better to be in touch with our environment, with nature, with animals? It's very important. Our ancestors were very much more so, unless you're lucky enough to live out in nature and, follow the ways of your ancestors, which is good. But a lot of people are in the city, cut off from themselves because of electricity, because of advertisements, because of globalization, because of not going out in nature, not being in tune with yourself.